I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
If you're the Warriors, you go out and sign four-time scoring champ Kevin Durant. You hear talks about chemistry, ball movement, who takes the last shot. So having the best record and playing well going into the playoffs, that's something that Steve Kerr has really stressed about.
Kevin Durant knows that now that he's a Golden State Warrior, his life is a new normal. He knows that his every statement will be contextualized and torn apart like he's a member of the Politburo, and will be viewed as a referendum on his time in Oklahoma City.
Made shots last year. Rose Pachulia,
1,077.
Durant, and he had Poker.
Greg Popovich told us they're going to switch on the perimeter.
It's a new mindset now. Get that to your head. Here we go. Dominate. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
The 14-time All-Star, 4-time MVP, and 3-time champion LeBron James now wearing the purple and gold as he gets ready to go. Now it is number 23 for the Lakers. LeBron is officially now a Laker. The Laker era has begun in LA. He's going up against a Portland team that has beaten the Lakers 15 consecutive times.
I tell you what, Marv, LeBron, like all the greats, has wowed us with this extraordinary play and amazing consistency. That's why most fans believe it's a championship or bust now. And the level of commitment that this guy has shown. Let me shut up.
James off the steal. James with the stop.
That's the way to get your first bucket, Marv. The steal and the finish. James Worthy, Statue of Liberty dunk.
Oh, the steal. With an answer. Here's James to the bucket again.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Terry Stotts calling timeout for the Blazers.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bron.
The great score is former Knick, now Thunder, Carmelo Anthony.
I'm loving reunion week. We saw Kyrie visit the Cavaliers, and now it's Melo going against his former team, the Knicks. He's going to be playing primarily the power forward position. I think he's too quick and shoots the basketball too well for a lot of fours. I'm looking for Hoodie Melo to have a very efficient year, Kevin.
And Carmelo Anthony, you can only imagine the kind of emotions he's going through against his old team. On the side, Paul George. With the rebound inside by Westbrook, keeps it alive. Carmelo Anthony, 3. You're excited about his future.
And here's the hustle by Westbrook. Carmelo Anthony, to me, he's going to be like Team USA. Carmelo Anthony. Two best teams in the East made so many overall changes. For the Celtics, obviously, Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, the backcourt. Kyrie talked about the moment that he was traded to the Celtics ball club, that is a new lease on life during the preseason. Not a lot of minutes for him early on. We'll see how this transpires.
All right, away we go. The 72nd NBA season is underway. Our officials tonight, Monty McCutcheon, Brian Forte, Michael Smith. And here come the Boston Celtics. Last season, they were 53-29. And inside, there's Kyrie with a little floater in the paint.
How many times did we see that?
This is a star-studded night here in Houston. We have the MVP from last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we have a new backcourt combination being unveiled by the Rockets in James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Will it work? Can these guys coexist? Who will take the last shot of the game if it comes down to that?
Right now, the Rockets are giving Antetokounmpo the shot they would in the playoffs, and that's a three-pointer.
Westbrook makes it home for 3. He is also looking for a foul.
Seen every defense as we're going to see Russ knock down his first three-pointer as a Rocket. Tom Brady's seen every defense, so you can't really blitz him well. Harden has seen all the defenses, so you can't play behind him, or he's just going to have fun.
He's going to be accompanied by Chris Paul, one of the new acquisitions, one of 8 new faces. Thunder looking for his first bucket of the season. As Paul navigates his way around the floor, finds some space, smooth shot for Chris Paul.
And it's Paul George from behind. He was whacked at by Hardaway.
Carmelo Anthony on that single screen, and to his right, Paul George, who just got fouled. Here's the numbers for Paul George. So not only do you get better defensively with this Thunder team, you got another great offensive weapon in Paul George.
And it's hard to say that he will not raise the defense.
The world knows who I am now. And the world knows what I bring to the table. When I'm on the court, I don't have any friends. I'm trying to win, and that's the only goal. I think once I get on the floor, it's gonna be easy. The sky's the limit. But once I get out there, man, it's gonna be too hard to hold me back. I can't wait. I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm happy. I'm happy it's here.
How much can Isaiah put his fingerprints on the game? You did it as a player several times, coming back after a long injury. What's his mind frame right now, and how can he impact things?
Well, I think the first thing he has to do is not expect too much out of himself.
Yep. He's a first-round pick of these guys, and the rest is history.
And this team, they play very well without
Isaiah Johnson scores.
There he is.
28-25, his first Cavalier buckets. But Isaiah could shoot that basketball, always could, even as a youngster, just in great form. And you see it right there in mid-range.
You can see once he gets going, it's going to be a lot of up and down the floor. Cavs have to keep up with this young man.
And looks like they're going to be much improved on the offensive end. And the night they get Jimmy Butler back, he missed the first 3 games after the birth of his first baby girl, Riley, last week. Jimmy Butler, first touch of the regular season. And the man defending him, Hunter, is 6'7", long wingspan. Butler gets right by him. That's a nice way to begin your Miami Heat career.
Great ball fake, throws Hunter there. No one rotates. Butler, I think, surprised how open he was.
What I'm curious to see is the guy he's going to be throwing the ball down to the middle and big Dwight Howard. It'll be interesting to see how this new read option, Princeton's, whatever you want to call it, looks like.
Season ago was very weak. One thing Nash can do now is just penetration to kick it outside, and a beautiful run across the lane with the sweet hook by Howard.
Dwight Howard has the size advantage down low against Elton Brand.
Work with 2 big bodies looking for space underneath.
Well, speaking with Mike Brown, there's really
This much anticipated season opener featuring Laker LeBron James with the Clipper debut of Kawhi Leonard taking center stage.
He started contact drills, though. But guys, that's where the veteran leadership comes in.
They'll put Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. We welcome our audience from TNT to Los Angeles. Davis picks up his first. So far, we've seen the Lakers go 5 of 9 from the floor.